welcome back to another Train Sim Classic live. We're sort of back in the Train Sim Classic mood, and the Train Sim World mood has sort of been sidelined a little bit. I suppose as we're waiting for the Midland Mainline. We're waiting for all the new exciting stuff which is on the horizon. But we are back in the HST, so I suppose we're sort of building the HST hype up for Train Sim World. Although today we actually are in the MTU HST, not the VP185. Anyway, let's see what we have got in the chat. We have got Luke, Davidoff, Joseph, Kraza, Dan, Quicko, Lion. How is everybody doing? We don't own the AP142. You can't get it anymore. There we go. Right, let's get everything set up. Oh, look at that. Let's do that. Get the doors open. And we get all the lights sorted as well. Hello, Southern Rail fan. How are you? Should be. Yeah, there we go. It's all good. 6 months has gone quick. Cheers, Joseph. Cool. Live for once. Hello, Forward Facts. Oh, caught you live for once. I thought you said, oh, cough, cough, live for once. I was like, oh, live for once. Caught you live for once. Welcome in. Yeah, this is Bristol Parkway. I think this scenario set in 2016. Not felt so ill, innit? Oh, God. That's not good to hear, quick, First Great Western. And we're going to be calling at, let's have a look. We have got Bristol Park, well, where we are now. Newport, Cardiff Central, Bridgend, Port Talbot Parkway, Neath, and then Swansea in about an hour and a half's time. So we've got a nice old journey for this one. Oh, and we've got the, oh, that is a nice one. Sir Kenneth Grange at the back. Hello, Traincraft, how are you? So we've got quite a nice consist for today's run. How many coaches are we? Would it be 10, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get that on the little formation thing. 10, 10, 10, where are you? There you are, let's get that on there. 10. Cool, hang that up there. 10 coach, oh. Okay, it doesn't want to hang up there, I'll pop it there instead. Lovely. Yeah, Bristol Parkway at the moment. HTs are nice, aren't they? It's lovely, isn't it, Pet? Who made this route? Dovetail Games. But yeah, this is the MTU, which I picked up on the AP sale. Good to hear, Traincraft. Let's get everything else set up whilst we're here. Set that to engine only. Also got to do it on the HUD as well, so we'll just do that. There we go. Lovely. Control D. Yeah, let's get that on, and we're all good. And we're good, Joseph. How are you? That would be our signal there. So we've only got a single yellow, and we should have the AP signal enhancement pack back on as well. Should do. Oh, this is a bit ready, doesn't it, from there? When you sort of see it from further back, you know it's a yellow. Cool. So we drew out here at 09. But yeah, I haven't done this route in an awfully long time. I think the last time we did this we were driving the 70. Oh, that's a yeah line. Right, let's go. Here we go. Not good too, okay. Not good at all. Hopefully it eases up. Isn't it like a clag factor thing you can do on here? What? What's going on there? Is it being silly already? As soon as we go on the outside view as well. Same thing as yesterday. Luckily we haven't really left the station yet. We might as well just stay in this view. Hello Tubsy, we're in South Wales. Is this route? Newport, Cardiff, Bridgend, Swansea. You know, yeah, we're gonna have to stay inside the train. I've got to think maybe when you go on the outside cam, it sort of puts you, I don't know, it sets off the this here. So we'll just stay inside. Maybe actually turn off the DVD when we go on the outside view to get a nice flyby shot. Oh blimey, okay. Oh. Yeah, not nice. Because it's always on the outside view where, I mean, it goes off, so I'm not really too sure what that's all about. But yeah, is there a clag factor on this train? Can we turn up the amount of clag it makes? I don't know if that's possible in this. But yeah, is there a clag factor we can turn up? And if there is, what are the keybinds for it? Signal round here. I think you can. Yeah, not sure what the keybind for it would be though. Probably something Control F or Control C. If anyone knows, that would be lovely, because we get full clag. Which would be nice. Shift C, okay. Does it not do it on this one? Control C? Maybe it doesn't do it on this one. Yeah, I'm doing that. Try Shift C. Not sure. Shift C. Yeah, pressing that, nothing. Unless maybe you can't do it on the MTU. Right, let's quickly get that off, and then we can actually get a nice shot from the outside. So let's do that, and we'll turn it back on. Obviously, once we're back in. Otherwise, it will just be funny again. Look at that. So we're heading towards the Severn tunnel. The train's put on 101. How are you? Lovely. So it's down, 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 and down, and down, and down, and then we get in the tunnel. Yeah, the Severn River Tunnel. And it's a long tunnel. I mean, look at the gradient starting to go down here. Although not too far to Newport, I don't think. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, 19 miles. But we'll get there. It will go fairly quick. Right, let's just coast it. There's no point speeding up. That is dark. I suppose so. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, it's down and down and down and down and down. Don't know what the depth of the Severn is, but yeah, keep going down. Yeah, that'll be cool, quicker. I mean, how long is it? Let's see, Bristol Parkway to Swansea, 76 miles. That might be a bit too much, but maybe they could do it to Cardiff, Bristol to Cardiff or something, which is, what would that be? 30 miles, yeah. Maybe. There we go. But yeah, every time we get a flyby shot, we'll just turn off the DVD. As I think it just sets itself off when you go on the external cam. I think I might have seen a yellow there. Or something yellow, so we'll be careful. Maybe I was seeing things. Or was there a yellow? Yeah, that'll be cool work, okay. And there is a yellow. Acknowledge that. And then we go down and down and down and down and down again. And the other streams, I might do the bus. Yeah, I might do the bus. I know I keep saying I might do it, but just the 245 isn't the most interesting route. And I don't think you can actually do a return run at the moment on it, because I think it might be bugged. Hello Steve, London buses in Southern Rex. It is, yeah, it is, which will be good. Through another station. Obviously still going down. Hello Kyle, how are you? And I think the AP sale still is on, so do go and have a look. I got this, well, from the AP sale. I think it was about £6. You like the 245? That's no buses. Yeah, but Krezza, can you do a return run on it? Because when I get to Robert Koch Platz, it then has like a red line going towards Alexander Platz. So I don't know what that's all about. Or is that because I'm on the public beta version? The final destination is Swansea. Never been to Swansea on this game. I think the furthest we've been is... Oh, there was a place just past Cardiff. We'll come to a stop first. There was like a big freight yard, I think just past Cardiff, or possibly just before Cardiff. That was a more recent one. Yeah, but I've gone as far as Cardiff on here. Never done the extra, as it used to be an extension to get to Swansea, I think. Because this used to be called the South Wales Coastal. And then the extension was the bit from Cardiff to Swansea, but now they're just in one. That's what it used to be. I think it is electrified now. So we're following something into the tunnel. Hello Sam, how are you? It looks to be alright. Yeah, where was the last one we went from? There was like a big, yeah, I might have actually been here actually, Usk Yard. There was a big yard somewhere. Oh no, probably here maybe? No, I don't know, but there was a yard somewhere. But no, we've only ever gone as far as I suppose Cardiff on here. So it'll be new after that, which will be cool. Oh, I see. What, you just drive back the way it says? Because on the Atron it then says it like resets it back to Hertz Alley. So you just have to drive sort of back and it will just reset itself. It's bi-directional as well. Beady along here. And now we're in the Severn tunnel. Exciting. Yes, this is a GWR service. I think it said it was set in 2016. Nothing yet, Sam. How long is the stream today? Well, I suppose an hour and a half. Ooh, train spot on 101. Who's that? I'm guessing the next signal is probably out of the tunnel. I can't imagine there would be a signal right at the base of the tunnel. I mean, there might be. That'd be a scary signal. Yeah, it's a couple of miles long, I think, this tunnel. So we are going under the estuary, so... But didn't they have troubles electrifying this part of the line through the Severn tunnel? I suppose you probably would have issues as it is a tunnel, but they had like, yeah, water issues and stuff. Lovely London buses. Yeah, bringing a freight train through here, which we did on the last run, all the way uphill, only just about makes it, the 70. It's very steep. So yeah, we're now crossing from England. I suppose the base of the tunnel will then be into Wales. And also, there was still a single yellow, so we'll still have to be... Still have to assume that is going to be a red next. Yeah, it's an awfully long tunnel. So look, as soon as we went out, it went off. Oh, it's a cool signal. Well, it didn't show up on there, so I'm guessing that might not be a main signal? I don't know. Oh, there's more here as well. They can't be main signals, can they? Oh, they're like two blue. What are they? Yeah, they're like two blue. Oh, maybe that means it's the end. Ah, yeah, maybe those signals signify the end of the downhill and the start of the uphill. Maybe. I suppose you can't see it a lot, can you? North Wales quicker. Hello, Amanda. Now we start going uphill. Yeah, so it's just a marker to start applying power, I suppose. West London buses. Right, applying power. I doubt we actually will gain any. Oh, actually, no, we are. Although we still, I suppose, got to assume that next signals are red. A bit mean if it was, but it could be. I hope it's not. Almost out of the tunnel though. Yeah, this is the Severn River Tunnel. It's probably one of the longest tunnels in the country. It goes on forever. That looks like a green to me. Got another HST. I think we do have a green. I can see a green and a red, but as it's bi-directional, the one on the right would be for the other line. So it should be alright. Yeah, you could do that quicker, I suppose. Need a few tones. There you go. A little bit naughty in the tunnel. Probably not really that safe to do the horn in the tunnel, especially an old tunnel like this. The sound waves whacking against the wall. Let's quickly get that off and we'll get a little flyby shot. So otherwise, knowing us, it will come to an emergency stop. We don't want that. Lovely. Not too sure, Luke. That's a very nice livery. There you go. Yeah, I suppose so, quicker. The MT. Yeah, not sure, Luke. I will do Fernbus at some point. But there's other games I want to play. Is that like Severn Tunnel Junction or something like that station? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, Severn Tunnel Junction. I remember some things. Across we go. I might even pick up the 175 enhancement pack. I mean, it's still on sale, I think, until later tonight. Was that they run along here? Probably actually something we are missing. So we might not see any 175s. But yeah, we're in the land of Wales now. The more industrial south. Yes. And we've got 8 miles to Newport now. Which is where many trains go to scrap. Boo. I wonder if you actually see the scrapyard on the map. Oh no, not in that. Train alarm will go off. Let's not do that. Newport docks there. I think it's down here, isn't it? So yeah, where trains go to their death. I think it's this one, isn't it? Down here. Sad stuff. Bring FIFA back, maybe. Continue along. There's not really a big difference, is there, really, between the VP185 and the MT? They seem relatively similar. I mean, cab-wise. Well, I don't know. It almost looks completely different to the Train Sim World Great Western one, at least the cab. Not sure. This is a different subclass or something. Yeah, fairly quick along here. It's not the fastest, but 90, that's fast enough. Unfortunately not over 100 or so. So for a laptop tempting though, fair enough. Not good pet. Another route I need to get at some point is the one by Bossman Games. It's the Welsh Marshes route. I think it's Shrewsbury to Newport, I think. Something like that. That would be good to get. That might actually be it joining up now. Oh no, maybe not. Whoa, let's put that down. How fast is the Midland Mainline? I think the top speed on there is 100 and... Oh, it's either 110 or 120. 110, I think. So fairly quick. And that's between Leicester and East Midlands Parkway. I think it's about 110. So it's relatively quick. And the rest is what? 80, 90? So not too shabby. Yeah, I wonder what the line past Cardiff's like. I've never done that bit. We've only ever gone as far as, well, Cardiff, as that used to be where my route ended, and now I've sort of, I suppose, got the extension to Swansea. Sad stuff, pet. And soon the 313s. Can't be too far now. It is 4 miles. Which at 90 won't take too long. That'll be cool, quick, eh? That would be nice. Let's save the game as well. There we go. There's quite a nice station, Newport, as well. Sort of on a corner, you've got the tunnels at one side. It's nice. It's been, what, 20 minutes so far? No, it's got to be more than that. Surely. Oh no, yeah, about 20 minutes since Bristol Parkway. Lovely London buses. Nice line. That was the first ever day of regular service. Good, yeah. That's come down to 75 as we approach Newport. So quite quick getting from Bristol Parkway to Newport. I thought it would take a little bit longer, but no, we're already sort of coming into it already. Oh, definitely, Preza, definitely. Just make sure you have the old London to Gillingham Chatham Mainline, because that's where the 375 comes from, or the support for it, the AP one. That must have knocked off quite a few miles already. Probably a bit slower past Cardiff, assuming it is. I see, Pep. Yeah, we've got a 40 as well. But no, I think I will pick up the 175 enhancement pack, because we can use that on quite a lot of routes. Well, 2 routes: the North Wales coastline and the South Wales mainline. So I might cheekily pick that up before the sale ends. Just because I would like to do the North Wales coastline at some point, and then a 175, that'd be quite good. How far to Swansea now? I'm gonna guess 60 miles. 50, yeah, that's not bad, almost exactly. Yeah, so we've done what? A little bit already. How much was it at the start? It was like 68, wasn't it? No, not 68. Can't remember how much it was at the start. 80, wasn't it? Then we got 30 coming up. Yeah, it seems quite a nice nice station here. Don't know if it's a nice place. Is Newport a nice place? At least the station's nice. Got sun visors as well. What would you like the UK route on the road map to be? What's the code for it? Isn't it AC, isn't it? I mean, if it's A, I think it is AC. So I suppose, yeah, something GTR network. ZG says, can you buy the ROG 37 on its own? You can see it individually on the store. Yes, you can buy it on its own. But obviously you will need Southeastern high speed. But yes, you can buy it separately. Have a look at the very bottom of the list, ZG. Sometimes they hide away some of the bits on there. Yeah, it should be on there. See, Marcus. Yeah, it's good train sims. Train sims are good. Some of the best simulators. Yeah, how you doing, ZG? Newport. Now my 10 coaches. Or these 2 power cars and 8 coaches. So I suppose in a way we are 10 long. That's probably right to the end of the platform. You've got the signals there, so I don't know if we would go past there. Can't see a HST stop marker. Well, I suppose we'll just stop before the signals. We are in the platform now, so... Well, yeah, that'll do. There we go. What's this over? Oh, no, you do stop there. See, from there you can't. It's really hard to see it. But we're in the platform anyway. Oh, that's going off. That's the way to do that. Yeah, we're perfectly in. Or maybe that's for the other platform. No, it could be. I suppose it probably is for us. Dunno. Mystery. Right, Cardiff Central next. Let's go. Right, I'm gonna get that off quick, because otherwise it will start going off. Let's watch it leaving. That's not good. I suppose if that was red, then you wouldn't be able to stop there, would you? So maybe it is supposed to be there. We should have the enhancement pack also installed for the signals. Should do. There's anyone, how do we turn up the clag factor on this train? If there is a clag factor to this one. Because yeah, for the VP185 I think there is, but not sure about the MTU. Let me get that back on. So we have got now 11 miles to Cardiff Central. So not too far. I always thought they were slightly further from each other, Newport and Cardiff, but no, 11 miles, that's nothing. The delays are extensive, oh dear. Bit mixed, is it? Heavy number of delays on one busy line. Oh. Yeah, it's not the fastest of routes though. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will pick up the 175 after this. I think it's about £6 at the moment on the AP sale. So yeah, I might pick that up. I don't know. Should we pick up the 175 enhancement pack? Because I feel like that's probably the trains we're missing for this. That's why we haven't seen many. I know we were missing the Pacer. There's another route I would like to do at some point on the North Wales coastline, which also makes me think I should pick up the Voyager Advanced, but not too sure. Lots of choices to make. Nice pet. There's another, the FGW HST. How you doing, NG? 25. Probably the fastest speed we're going to get to on this journey. The UK is AC, so maybe it's southern or southeastern. It wouldn't be southeastern, unless they did Ashford to. Well, no, it wouldn't be. No, no, it couldn't be southeastern. It could be southern. They do run up to Watford, but I highly doubt it. I used to go to Swansea to change with the train to Cardiff to see friends. Nice, Marcus. How fast is it past Cardiff? Is it slow? It's at NG, I'm alright. And we're due into Swansea at 43, so in just over an hour now, in about 65 minutes. London Underground, definitely AC. We'll get up to 95, we'll turn off the DVD and then we'll get a nice flyby shot. Maybe, yeah, that I would like that, that would be good. Maybe like the Enfield town lines from Liverpool Street to, well, Enfield. That'd be quite cool to see. It's not on Train Sim Classic. Well, no, if it's AC London, then it wouldn't be that to Eastbourne. Hello, Aaron. How are you? Welcome in. Yes, that's a gem you made on Train Sim World. Nice. Right, let's get a flyby shot. Let's whack that off, because otherwise it will go off and be annoying. Let's fly ahead and we'll watch it passing by. And let's have we got a 158 as well. The very nice First Great Western livery. There it goes. The weird little free coach 158. Get back in, get that back on. There we go. Ooh, wind's pop that down. Let's not stay at that speed. There we go. But who'd like to see this route on Train Sim World? I know I say that with like every single Train Sim Classic route we do. But yeah, who'd like to see this one on TSW? Remember the ones on the West Coastway line? Oh yeah, the 150, yes. And the 150s at times. I think not too long before their departure they were testing 166s on there, I think. Be okay, not you. On Train Sim World 3, can you do free cam on Xbox? You can, but you can't really use the controller. You have to plug in a keyboard. So plug in a keyboard, press 8 and then shift, arrow keys. Or, which is sort of the non-desirable option, you could go back to the classic control scheme and then you'd be able to do it on there. But that's annoying, so it's probably best to plug in a keyboard. Chatham Mainline would never happen. The whole thing in Train Sim World would be 130 miles. Yeah, I wouldn't see that then. Or maybe not to Ramsgate and Dover, maybe just to Dover or something. But I don't know. Oh, no, that's south. No, that's where we did the freight run from. Yeah, we started our freight run from there on the left before. Did I get the weather enhancement pack? I've got the weather enhancement pack 1, but not the weather enhancement pack 2. I'll get it when it's on sale. Which I did sort of hope it might be on sale for this AP sale, but it's not. Oh, I see, yeah, on the buses. Max, can't be too far to Cardiff Central now. Yes. It is... Oh, well, 4 miles. So fairly close. Nice London buses. And it is now 49 miles to Swansea, which I suppose isn't that far now. I mean, that'll be the same as going from, well, London to Brighton. Or just under. We need a proper 717 in the game, and we can do proper Great Northern runs. Well, if we've got the East Coast Mainline south, then maybe. I mean, I suppose that will be the only chance of seeing the 717. But that's a good question. We mentioned it yesterday. If Dovetail did the East Coast Mainline south on Train Sim World, what trains would we see on, as like the base trains on the East Coast Mainline south? I mean, the 700's already come into Southeastern, so I suppose that would be a layer. We've got the 387 already on the BML, so I suppose they could alter that and then put that in. I suppose that could be a base train, a GN 387. But yeah, I wonder what the base trains would be. I see 4 dots. Hello Luke, how are you? Good to hear you're good. Hello Gregory. We're in the land of Gregory. How you doing? Yeah, definitely be an IET. Yeah, that would have to be a base train for sort of the express runs. I reckon there'd be an IET and maybe a 717. I don't know. So I suppose it would sort of have to be a 700. I don't know. Well, I suppose you could. Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe if they did an East Coast Mainline South, they could do a 700-1 and an IET as the base trains on it, and then the 717 could be DLC alongside the Northern City line, something like that. I doubt it would be a 225. That would be DLC. Depends really what date they did it in, because I mean, if they did an East Coast Mainline South and said it in 2019, you could have a whole cluster of DLC. You could have a 313, 317. No, 317's a couple of years prior. But you could have a lot if you backdated the East Coast Mainline South. A lot of DLC possibilities. It's quite slow into here, isn't it? Hey Para, how are you? This is the land of Gregory. Or at least where we're going. Yeah, the MTU seems pretty similar to the VP185. You've done part 1 of that service in the BML from Victoria to Withersfield, then Lewis to Eastbourne on East Coastway. Nice. And then in a minute we'll be going under the line to Cardiff Bay. And Cardiff Queen Street, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is it. This is the bridge here. So I think to the right would be Cardiff Queen Street and to the left's Cardiff Bay. Nice, Marcus. There we go. Cool. Oh, nice landing this is. And we got 15. How does it, let's check. A backdated section of that part of the East Coast might have GN peps out. Yeah, that would be good. I mean, what year did the 317s get retired? Yeah, what year did they get retired from the GTR network? The 317s. Ford Fox. That is a turbo style there. Is that cross country, I think? slow, isn't it? What trains are on this route? Quite a bit. A 158, a 170, the Pacer, which I don't actually have the Pacer, so we won't see that. 175s. Fair few. We very slowly make our way in. There's the marker there. Hello Jonathan, how are you? Do you have to have the cross-country licence? I don't think they would, because I think they lost it. That's why the cross-country Voyager on the Steam store got discontinued, because I think they don't have the cross-country licence anymore. Because I don't think they do. Yeah, welcome to Cardiff. Arriving early. Is that fucking intensity for no? No, no, no. There we are. So we've got 158 here, Great Western. Lovely, and then over there we've got. And we did have a 170 over there. Alright, yeah, we got the Intercity livery on the front. It's the Swallow one, isn't it? It says the Swallow there. Great Western. And at the back we've got the BR blue and yellow. Intercity 125. Very nice. And then after this, we're into the unknown, at least for me. We've got Bridgend in 20 miles. And 32 to Port Talbot Parkway, 37 to Knife or Neath, and then 45 to Swansea. What's the scenario? It's one of the base MTU HST ones. Let's save that as well. So we've got about 3 minutes here. Let me get that on. So go and get a nice cup of tea. And yeah, we'll be leaving at 50 past. So a nice bit of leeway. I don't know why that's going off, because we are in, yeah, we're in engine only. I suppose that still goes off, I suppose. That'll be cool, yeah. The 158 is so ugly, that's beautiful in a way. It's not the nicest looking train, is it? The, was it Express Sprinter? It does look a bit weird, doesn't it? Got the really weird sort of skinny doors as well. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Oh, nice London buses. No, that's the Millennium Stadium there, I think. Oh, we've got another HST coming in. A first Great Western one. Well, I suppose a Great Western Railway one, but in FGW colours. That is a really nice livery on the HST. Especially when you've got this line, the dynamic lines on the power car. Really nice. Oh, see Jonathan. Might just be a different subclass. Or if it's a long name, then it might slide along. That goes. Cardid Canalog. 43. Lovely, Gregory. A little bit of horn. And then we'll be out of here shortly. Let's get ready, let's get back in. And yeah, then we've got a fairly long gap to Bridgend in 20 miles. So we're going all the way up to there, Swansea there. Yes. Let's get that off, get that forward. Right, let's go. Well, yes, Jonathan, yes. DWR's the better livery? Wow. I don't know. I think First Great Western is really good, especially when the dynamic lines are on the power car. Really nice. Yeah, never done this part of the route. Off we go. Wonder how fast this part of the route is. Probably a 90 or so. Do I have the Sutton Mole Valley lines on train sim? Yes, we've done it quite a few times on the channel. Down to Epsom Downs, Dorking, Epsom. Done it quite a bit. Yeah, probably. Similar to First Capital Connect. There we go. Where do those lines go? Not Barry Island or somewhere like that? Is that down there? Or Barry, whatever it's called. I don't know. That's Grangetown that way. IET's in First Great Western livery. I just can't really imagine it. Would look funny, wouldn't it? "75 miles an hour. Has anyone ever been on this line in real life? Past Cardiff? What's it like? I guess they're much more sort of small scale. Oh, nice London buses. I don't know what the top speed is past here as well. Now we're going to Bridgend at 9 past. And TSW3 is really laggy. It's freezing at times. What route's that on though? Very slow out of there. 30. Hello, hamster. Oh, Barry. Oh, that's it, got you. You got lost in the funfair at Barry Island. Fair enough, Fermion. I look forward to giving it a go at some point. I thought a very slow departure from Cardiff. Can do, hamster. Yeah, so 2 tracks now. This probably is at most of the way now. We will get there. But yeah, this isn't the original part of the route, because I think the original was South Wales Coastal, and that was BTM and Bristol Parkway to Cardiff, and then this is sort of the extension, but now they're just together. Alright, let's whack that up. Oh, super. Right, let's speed that up. I always wonder what takes up all my storage on my SSD. Like, most of my games are now on the hard drive, but still the SSD is quite full up still. That's it per minute, I'm alright. Let's shoot that up. Probably quite a slow run to Bridgend. Unless it does go up above 75. Yeah, how was it, Josh? So not as fast. Yeah, I've never done this bit of the route, so looking forward to seeing what it's like. Do I have any recommendations? Delete any downloads you have. Like, my downloads folder had like 20 gigabytes worth of downloads in it, so I just deleted it all. Yeah, just delete your downloads. Obviously anything you can delete. Even screenshots and stuff, they take up a lot of space. And your recycle bin as well. Hello Ben, how are you? Little canal there on the left. We're going to have a flyby shot soon as well. Let's get off the... oh wow, okay, let's quickly get that off, so we actually can take a flyby shot without it pestering us. There it goes. We're driving to Swansea. Yeah, it seems we're following a canal and it keeps meandering round under us. And again. I'll keep a little bit of power on as we are going uphill. Put it maybe notch free. Should be alright. Might get that sun visor down as well. Nah. Right. Hope that's not blinding anyone. Big sun there. It's not too bright, I suppose, is it? Putting that down, then you can't really see it a lot. Nice. You had a HP livery installed on one of the first Great Western HST units, but when he was doing an AP scenario with the 150-2, it just showed up as bogies. It's annoying when that happens. Oh, the River Ely. I was trying to think. Yeah, I do need to get the Welsh Masters route at some point. It's been on my wish list for quite some time from Boss Man Games. Anyone recommend it? The Welsh Masters route? Must be a station coming up. Got to be a station round there, isn't there? Maybe not. Funky sun visors, yeah. I think we'll be getting that on the Midland Mainline HST as well. We've got 14 miles to Bridgend. Says we're going to get in there at 10 past. So about 12 minutes. Yeah, completely different to the Bristol to Cardiff section. This. And it has been, what, 45 minutes or so? So I suppose we're, what, about halfway to Swansea. Time-wise. Well, there we go. Feels very much similar to the North Wales coastline at this point. So when you're on an angle, see. Oh, that's good then, hams and chips. Let's put that down. Be nice to see one of the Valley lines though. I don't think we've got any of the Valley lines on Train Sim Classic, do we? Or it might be some sort of third party Valley line. Yeah, true, okay. I think it lasts until, well, 23:59 tonight, Krazza. Time slows the deeper you head into South Wales. The Medway Valley line? No, I mean the valley, the South Wales Valley lines. Now they would be nice routes to have on Train Sim World. One of them at least, maybe with like one of the 769s. I think TFW have them. And that'd be cool, Joshua. And I think we might have a yellow coming up. Or something yellow ahead. Hello, senseless. I see Jonathan. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? The blue and yellow. Hello, senseless. How are you? Well, you might be following something. I'm pretty sure I did see a yellow. So yeah, I might be following something. Not many stations along this bit, though, is there? Maybe the next station is Bridgend. I mean, 20 miles without a station. Wow. Wouldn't have that in the south. Or in the southeast. That's London buses. So in about 9 minutes we'll be at Bridgend, which is now 10 miles away. So about a minute a mile. Well, a mile a minute. So is this part of the line going to be electrified, or has it been electrified now? Or is the electrification only as far as Cardiff? Oh, smaller stations between Bridgend. So as we come into the Brecon Beacons. Oh yes, yeah. Pontefract, Clanharan, and Pencoed. I know I've completely hashed those pronunciations. Oh, electric as far as Cardiff. But isn't diesel good? Oh, here's the station. Yeah, so these are the foothills of the Brecon Beacons. Starts to get a bit more interesting now there's hills involved. Some tunnels and maybe, wow, some steep grades. Hello Finlay, how are you? What's Bridgend like, Hamster? Is Bridgend is that a big place? Or is that sort of a town? Not like a city or anything? It's more of a town, isn't it? I think Swansea's a big place. It just feels like so far away from everything out this way. But I suppose it's only been, what, an hour since Bristol. So you're not actually really that far away from everything else. Probably only, what, 45 minutes from Cardiff. Oh, that's it, okay. Oh, we got an 85. Yes. Some speed. Have we got the Heart of Wales line? I don't. But I don't think that's actually in... Well, it is in the game. But it's being worked on, I think. I'm not sure you can actually download it. It's sort of a work in progress. Nice buses. Must be a bridge there. The end of a bridge. Bridgend is a town, but it's also the home, the county of Bridgend, which I live in, and also the county Porthcawl. And your layers are working on South Eastern. I think they also work for Last Gen on there. Well, I suppose make sure you've got layers for South Eastern. That's that's the ROG30. But no, layers for South Eastern. What are the layers for southeastern? Because the 66 and 465 they're all included. I don't mean there is layers for southeastern, is there? I mean there is the ROG 37 services which add some more services in. Or you were on about the Brighton Mainline southeastern layers, which if you are, you need to be on either next gen or PC. Yeah, quite a way. Okay, quite the distance. There's like a fish guard up really far past Swansea. Gowerton. Nice trying to think. There you go, a nice bit of speed on us now. And quite steep as well. Let's get a flyby shot, we'll get that off, because otherwise it will start screaming at us and then kick the emergency brakes in, like yesterday. Oh, there's actually a station here, we'll get it going through the station. Staggered platforms as well. There it goes. I do, yeah. Quite the distance. Oh yeah, the Steam CS, Southeastern, yeah, Spirit of Steam layers on that, isn't it? I suppose the obvious option is make sure you've got Spirit of Steam installed. And if you do, I'm not really too sure, because I think they are on last gen. Definitely, yeah. There isn't really many of them though, is there, on Train Sim? I mean, I suppose the main two routes, well, main three routes there are, the Welsh Marshes, which I suppose is quite close to the border anyway of England, and North Wales coastline and South Wales coastline. You don't have the I don't know, what would be you don't have the Heart of Wales line. You don't have the, what's the one that goes to Aberystwyth and up towards Barmouth? What's that one? That's the Cambrian coastline, isn't it? But then the bit sort of in the middle, the Mid Wales line, you don't have any of that in the game. Oh, see, Rundon Sea and Taff. A little differently, yeah. They do welcome last gen. I can't click A, I probably feel very long. Horn. Right, we're now coming up to Bridgend. That's quite a long old section, that. Put that down. And you do, Hamster, yeah, quite a, I suppose, good improvement over what you did have. Pacers and 150s and stuff like that. Nice to see us, I suppose, some investment in the transport. Oh, nice Hamster. Yeah, big improvement. Welcome to Bridgend. Does anyone watching live in the Welsh valleys? Or is it like... See, when I think of the Welsh valleys, I just think very sort of dilapidated. Obviously past their golden age of coal mines and stuff. And here we are, this is Bridgend. Oh, it's definitely 5 hours away. They go to Birmingham, don't they? The TFWN. right to the end. We're special, we get our own stop markers. Yes. Yeah, this is, well, that's Bridgend. That's the hamster. There we go, let's set that back to engine only. Here we are. So where's that line go? I'm interested. Where's that go? There was another line that went off here. Let's see. Oh, well, here, where's that go? Clantwit Major. Where's that go? Windmill. Wild Mill? Nice hamster. What would you say far? Run off in there. Hello, Callum. Doing some route learning today. You're on the 21 to know your back driving with McGill's. Nice. I'm guessing the buzz has already gone off. Right, Port Talbot Parkway next. Which is in 12 miles. Really, DVD? You're already going to go off. There's our next stop. No. Yeah. No, not the... Where? Go to the thing. Show task. Up there. Looks like a pope. Nice. Let's watch it leaving. Let's get that off. Watch it coming out of here. There we go. And wave to you, hamster. There we go, as we leave. It's about an hour and a half during the peak time. You can expect the journey can take up to an hour and 40 minutes. Wow, turnaround times are good. That's good then. Well, I suppose this is one of the most important trains in UK rail history, HST. What it is. Moving back, lovely. They were once everywhere, now not so much. How many HSTs does ScotRail have? Do they still have quite a few? The Inter-Severn City services. Oh wow, Milford Haven to Manchester, 6 hours. Oh. I'm guessing there would be a driver change on that, so it's probably about halfway. Maybe one driver will do Milford Haven to, you know, the midpoint, and they'd swap over, and then the driver would then go back to Milford Haven. Which I suppose would probably make sense, wouldn't it? About an hour's break at sort of the midpoint, and then back you go. That's sort of 7-8 hours. I see, Callum. 50 minutes, 8 minutes during the peak times. Now you're climbing Stormy Down. Right. Luckily it's not stormy. It's nice and clear, a little bit of cloud. Now we've got a 90 coming up, nice. You could go 3/4 the way down France in under 3 hours, and it seems in the UK it takes an hour to go 25 miles. It's much lower. That's coming. Oh, that's coming. Going to go to France in the summer, nice. We've got 100 miles an hour. I was not expecting that on this part of the journey. That is great stuff. It's really good. Lovely, Amanda. Hoping to get the Paris to Milan train with Trenitalia. Nice. How much does that cost though? Probably nice to go to Europe, go on the trains instead of going by plane. Maybe get the plane back, but you know, travel through. Maybe travel to Spain on the train and then get the plane back. That would be cool. Those would be quite simple, fairly cheap. That's good then. That's a go. I've got Smarties one, toast chocolate orange one. I think that's it actually. I've read a couple of them. Right, I need to get a flyby shot at this speed. Get that off before it goes off at us. Brilliant. This is good speed. That is more like it. Alright, SNCF. Where exactly is that? Is that the Spain-Spanish borderline? That doesn't make any sense at the Spain-Spanish borderline. The Spain-France borderline. What, the one about the massive station in the middle? Is that the one you're on about? Spain-Spanish borderline. Down to 90. Amanda, how does that sound? Trip to Europe on the trains. You'd want to do London to Paris to Milan to Rome, then plane home. Yeah, fair enough. There's adventure on the trains there, and then go back. Or if you go to Germany, you get the D ticket, where you get like unlimited travel for like €40 for like a month in Germany. Something ridiculous like that. How many direct trains do SNCF and Renfe run between Paris and Spain? Is it not many? Is it like one a week or one a day? What is it? How many do they do? It's always like on like Google Maps going from like Paris to Spain train. It's like no options available, or it says like get like a bus. And how many direct trains do they do a day from Paris to Barcelona? If any per day. That's London buses. Probably quite a bit there, Para. Right, I'm guessing this must be Port Talbot Parkway coming up. Seems like some sort of big place coming up. Quite industrial as well. See lots of funnels. Let's just save the game as well. Here we go, first class, Callum. Much cheaper over there. We'll be down to 70 in a sec. But yeah, two up. Yeah, just over 2 miles to Port Talbot Parkway. All these new stations we're learning. Well, I already knew about Port Talbot Parkway and most of the main ones, but all these little ones. Port Talbot still works. Lovely power. It's hard to steal. Oh, I see, yeah, Essence here. So you can't go direct from Paris then? A few years back there was like a video I was watching, I think, the man in seat 61 who used to do some quite cool travel videos, and he went direct from Paris to Barcelona, I think. I suppose if you timed it well in the summer, you could probably do Barcelona to Marseille St Charles, and then Marseille St Charles direct to London. So I think in summer the Eurostar do run those direct services to Marseille, if they still do. Don't go to Paris. I think if I went to Paris, I'd probably just do it a bit like what Quico said he was doing, so just go through it like on a day. Oh, that's not good, on them buses. Oh wow, distance here. And after this we've got Neath or Nath? Neath or Nath? Maybe it's not, maybe it's like Neff. And probably Neff, isn't it? Neff. This is proper Welsh through here. Fair enough, SNCF. I would agree with you there. Too busy, isn't it? Too busy. No, 2 journeys to Paris to Barcelona. So isn't it? I think it's a joint operation from Renfe and SNCF. Neath. I think that was the first one I said. Neath, yeah. This is quite a nice backdrop to the station, isn't it? Some sort of big hill there. To the hill of Talbot. Here we are, this is Port Talbot Parkway. Hello Zavia, cheers mate. To you too. Need to change. Cool. So yeah, very industrial here. Very industrial. Obviously South Wales used to be really industrial. Obviously still is, but when the coal mines are open. Wow, very industrial. Right, let's go. That's another route I want to get at some point. The one Paul was playing, Train Simulator Driver. Return to Mardy, which is a Welsh mining route. That'd be good to get. Steam as well. Oh yes, that's, okay. Off we go. Cool. Straight out of here. Lovely. The safety record isn't great though, so I'd be like, yeah, it would be fun. Portugal's very difficult for trains. Do they have any high-speed trains there? Oh wow. To 90, so fairly quick. Edinburgh's full of tourists, nobody can drive popular in areas like Leith or Craigmillar. Oh bloody hell. As we continue our way along up to 50. Lovely. Oh, no, it's not doing it now. DSD's going on. Oh, is it? Oh, not here. Not yet. if you can hear me alright. It's the mic thing there that wasn't doing anything. Audio, is it? No, don't change that. Turn that off and turn it back on again. Yeah, up to 90. So is that yellow coming up possibly? Quite possibly. Be careful. Just a cloud late afternoon here, nice and warm, nice. They have a high-speed line from Porto to Faro. Yeah, but you can only get into Portugal from Spain by rail at Coruña. I see. I hope we haven't gone through. There was a station there. I think we're still 3 miles away. Then we come down to 70. Oh, blimey, Callum. With that one, another APC. Yes, I saw that one. That's 105 minutes long, isn't it? The flying banana scenario, which we will do at some point. And the good old flying banana. It was lovely yesterday. Today, not so much. Back to being horrible winterish weather today. Yesterday it was great though. Fantastic the weather. Then like that, I think the whole of this week is just supposed to rain and be horrible. April showers have arrived. And by June time they'll be complaining we haven't had enough rain. Supposed to rain all next week. Will I be streaming any other games later? I might do. I might do the bus. I know I keep saying I might do it. It's just the 245. It's not the most exciting route, and I don't know if you can even do a return trip on there, which means we'd have to go back to the menu, then go back in. I don't like doing that. So we'll see. But if we do another one, it would be the bus. So I'm not completely sure, but yes, probably we will do another one as it's pissing it down out there. So not really a day we have to go out and sit in the sun and chill out. So you shoot Ompsey rather than the bus. I mean, Ompsey would be nice, a bit of West Country maybe, but I think we probably would do the bus. We haven't streamed the 245 yet, so. Drive the 201? The 200 on the bus, do you mean? What? The 201? What map's the 201? Oh, yeah, Star Wars Fallen Order, isn't it? I actually have got it was a free game of the month, the prequel to that. I haven't played it though. The bus might have dust. Ooh. Has there been a leak or something to the bus? Or is someone modding Dusseldorf? So I wouldn't be surprised. Lovely. Here we are. So we're not too far from Swansea now. It's been a really nice journey. I think that bit from Cardiff to sort of Bridgend was quite boring. But sort of since Bridgend to here, and I suppose the rest of it's been quite nice. Or at least the first half of Cardiff to Bridgend wasn't really too interesting. Lovely. Maybe. It would be cool to see London on the bus. But a London bus route's that interesting. It's like Ompsey London. Everyone's like, oh, it's great. Oh, London bus routes, they're brilliant. Well, I just find them a bit boring. Most London bus routes. Fern bus is good, yeah. We wait, and then to Cardiff, to Swansea from here, it is 7 miles. Oh god, Smudge has got herself caught on the headset again. Smudge, be careful. Being silly. Right, let's go. Hopefully you can still get the game audio, alright? Just went right on the wire. Laggy London, yeah. Yeah, Ompsey London is just a complete... I mean, it's detailed, and it does look good. It's just a bit of a failure, though, because it just isn't optimised well. It lags, which makes it not enjoyable. It's just, yeah, it's just not great. It's probably worth getting the South London project. That's like the free version of it. Another GWR route would be nice, but I've heard that I think Dovetail Games have lost the GWR license. I could be completely wrong in saying that, but I've seen quite a lot, and oh god, there's quite a lot on the Train Sim community server that they've like lost the license, or just GWR are very quiet. They're not really that communicative between them and Dovetail. That could just be some sort of rumour. Let's see if they've lost the licence for GWR, or just GWR aren't really that keen on having, not really that chatty. Lovely, up to 75. Should be at Swansea in about 10 minutes. Yeah, this part round here is nice. Quite steep though out of here. You can't remember for 1 mile. Sorry, Moses, if I missed that. Very much appreciated, Moses. Probably another station round here, isn't there? Still quite built up. Did you actually come to Scotland cross country in a van team or anything? Do you know who won the Fernbus giveaway Simnex did? No idea. City bus, yeah, London's pretty cool. I haven't got that one. What I want is a Brighton bus route on Ompsey, the bus. Probably more on Ompsey. That'd be awesome out in Brighton. Nice coastal city to have a bus map on. Alright, Jonathan. There's a skewer next. Here it is now. Maybe, I'll see what you did there. Maybe. I'm sure they probably did do it. Maybe they just haven't announced the winner. Maybe they wanted to stay anonymous. Just pass it now. Oh wow. 11 hours. Whoa. Oh, City Bus Manager. Hello again, Aaron. Maybe, Cressor. Well, actually, it probably wouldn't. Well, it could, because the bus route used to It used to run down the road, but then it got moved. So now it doesn't. Yeah, I'd love to see Brighton modelled on a bus sim. It just seems like such a great city to do a bus sim or bus route in. Hello James, how are you? You got the 37-7 yesterday for South Eastern High Speed, lovely. Lovely. That's quite cool for it. Yeah, amount of bridges. They couldn't settle for one, so they did about 5. We'll see, Jonathan. What on earth is the point of the 90 there when there's a 70 literally just coming up now? And that's where the junction goes off, maybe. There's actually no point in that 90. Better get up to 90 in that small amount of time and then brake. Weird. What a weird 90 section. Oh, I see, colour. Up to 70. And we've got 40 coming up. Hey, hello Nick. You've lived over 10 years. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, because you were on the programme, weren't you? Which was, I think, in Swansea. So it feels like such like an isolated place, like so just far away from everything else. But I suppose it's only, been an hour and a half to get to Bristol from Swansea? And I suppose another sort of hour and a half after that you'll be in London. I suppose so, Jonathan, yeah. Yeah, coming up to Swansea, so I'm guessing this is 40 is where we turn to the left. Maybe. That was a nice journey, first time on this part of the route as well. Yeah, very nice. Well, I think the bit from Cardiff to sort of halfway to Bridgend was quite dead. But apart from that, it's been quite scenic and been quite nice. Comes down even more, and there's the station, so we've got a bit of a downhill gradient into Swansea. And yeah, we're in the HST in the MTU engine. Good, good. Swansea's a beautiful city, nice. Welcome to Swansea. Yeah, there's a pacer. Is that a 143? It's like a 143, doesn't it? Mad Fair Pet Supplies. Another massive welcome to Swansea, son. They really are very welcoming, people of Swansea. I like it. I'm pretty certain the football logo is SNCF. Or the football badge. Well, I think they've changed it though. Oh, I see, yeah, Jonathan. So where's the sort of triangle then? Oh, that goes off through. That was just a single line. What change take that then? Swansea avoiding line. Would that be the ones to Milford Haven? Would they sort of skip it out? Otherwise most trains probably do stop here. That was a pleasant. Pieces everywhere. Hello, Haroon. How are you? Albert Howe. Is that like welcoming Welsh? I don't see. Callum. Fair enough, I guess. Oh, nice, Jonathan. Carlisle. Would any trains use the avoiding line? Obviously, I suppose freight trains would use it if there is much industry past there. Alright. It's almost looks like they've started to electrify it there, and they've sort of just given up. They're like, nah, not doing it. Obviously not, though. .60 odd FPS through here as well. And there it is. This is Swansea. We made it. So that was all the way from Bristol Parkway. And now we're in the depths of Wales. South Wales. What's the Alps? That was good, that was. So thanks all for coming in. We may be back, as it's not really pleasant out there, so there's not really a lot I can do outside. So yeah, I might do some of the bus. Doing the 245, which I suppose is the last route to come to the bus. Berlin, I suppose, on early access. Looks like you've had another platform there before, maybe. Quite a nice station. Almost feels like one where it would sort of carry on, but it doesn't, it terminates. And you got the nice bit of rubbish there as well. 30 years since it's been, oh wow. Nice hamster. Maybe Jonathan. Oh, what's it? Hello, Mr. Man. Joined at the end. Yes, you did. Does it really? I mean, yeah. Is Swansea? Would this is this station busy? Or do not really many people catch the train anywhere from here? There we go. So it probably would be busy, but let's get that off before it starts howling at us. Boom, we made it to Swansea. Nice, that was good, that was. And we got the BR blue and yellow at the back. Sir Kenneth Grange. Looks like there was another platform there once upon a time. There we go. Oh, that's cool. You can get into the multi-storey car park that way. Use it to get down to there. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, Para. Bad luck we didn't do it. What are you on about? Bad luck we didn't do it. Well, there we go. That is going to be it. So that was nice. That was a nice service. That was in the Intercity Swallow livery there. But yeah, that is going to be it. BTP. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, that's not even bloody doing it again. Great. Let's quickly reset that. Hold on. But that was the AP scenario as well. Merch store, all those sorts of places. And hopefully we'll see you later. Maybe for some of the bus on the 245. See you all and take care. Bye guys.